Guys, it's the day before Camp NaNowrimo starts for 2018 July session. I am just heading home now from the grocery store, picking up some food so I can prep a couple days' meals, because apparently I'm a masochist and decided I wanted to go back on my diet at the same time as doing Camp NaNowrimo and be miserable and eating healthy. So that's what we're gonna do. This is just kind of the first video vlog that I'm doing in preparation for the daily video vlogs I plan on doing for Camp NaNowrimo, mostly just to keep myself accountable, because there's something a little bit more, what's the word I'm thinking of? I don't know, daunting about having to put your face up out there and say, this is what I'm committing to do, rather than just being on the Camp NaNowrimo website and saying to a bunch of anonymous strangers in your cabin chat that, hey, I'm gonna do this many words this month and stuff. So I'm doing this because I figure it's really a little bit stronger of a commitment if you're on video saying you're gonna do something. Actually, I wanted to kind of give the expectations of what I'm planning on doing for this Camp NaNowrimo. I've never actually done Camp NaNowrimo or NaNowrimo before. In fact, the longest thing I've ever written before taking on the endeavor of this particular manuscript was about 4,000 word essay back in high school, which is about 7 years ago for me. So we're gonna see how that goes. So far, where I am into this manuscript already is about, oh shoot, I'd have to look at it. I want to say about 22,000 words so far. And my goal is to get another 20,000 done during Camp NaNowrimo. I made the mistake of starting off without an outline, or rather what I thought was an outline. I had a outline. If by outline I meant I had like 5 plot points written down that I wanted to hit at some point during the book. And about 5 chapters in, I realized that was not working. I started outlining some chapters, and about 3 days ago realized that I was not going in the right direction and had to scrap all 5 of them, which, to give you a realistic idea of how many words that was that I had to scrap, each one of the chapter outlines that I had to scrap was about 500 to 600 words. So that was disappointing, but now I finally had to bite the bullet and realize there's no way in hell I'm fitting all the plot points I had in mind into this one book. I've decided I'm going to just go ahead and split it off into a sequel to get some of the other plot lines hit, and that will also solve a couple of my plot hole issues that I had in this. So I think I'm happy with that decision. I have now, over the past couple days, been outlining the chapters to the end of the book. I did get them outlined as far as the plot point for each chapter. So what I'm going to be starting with on Camp NaNowrimo starting tomorrow is doing the actual outlines for each chapter, not just the plot point in like one sentence for each chapter. I'll be doing my, basically I do about a 500 to 600 word summary of the events that are going to happen in the chapter, and then I will move on to writing the actual chapters. 20,000 words should get me through finishing the actual summary outlines of each chapter, and will probably leave me with about, I want to say about 13,000 words or so left over for actually getting started on writing the actual chapters that are not just the summaries. So that's my goal, and to get as much of it done as possible. My goal means that I have to do about 645 words, point something a day. I'm just going to round it up to 650 is my goal for each day. It's nice that this Camp NaNowrimo is starting on a Sunday, so technically I have the day off. However, I will be doing 10 hours of overtime on that day, like I did today, which is Saturday. So we will be having to fit that in. I'm now getting out of my car, and you may get to see my adorable dog as he tries to pummel me when I come into the backyard. Let's see. Oh, I gotta get my groceries too. Anyway, yeah, I should have got actual grocery bags when I was at the grocery store, but I forgot my reusable bags, and then I didn't want to actually use normal bags, so I said I'm only carrying 4 items. I'll just throw them in the car. They don't need a bag. Hi, Vader. Hi, Vader. You want to say hi to people? Say hi. He says, no, I'm going to run away. Oh, no. Did you get the butter off the counter? You stinker. You stinker. Yes, you did. It's a good thing there wasn't too much of that left in that wrapper.